Yeah, here's another turntable project. This is a Technics SL-D3 direct drive turntable. I'll take a look at for a friend. This is actually the same friend whose stereo and speakers I just worked on recently and got working. That's the 1979 stereo system. So she brought over a turntable last night, and we'll kind of take a look at this. And it spins and seems to work, so we'll see what else it needs. Definitely some cleaning up. So it looks like this dust cover is going to require a little bit of de-scratch work. My friend said that she saw this stuff on here and tried to clean it off with some Windex and probably paper towels, because you can see, I think you can see the additional scratches. And that's a tip, Diane, anybody else listening, don't use paper towels on your dust cover, because paper towels are too abrasive and they'll put scratches in it. So what I'm going to do is just take this off for now and put it out of the way just to protect it. And we'll try getting into this thing here. Let's pull this off. If it'll come off. Boy, this is well stuck down. Let's take a look at that. Okay, got this off, and I guess what was sticking it down is, looks like oil or something that was on the back side here between the platter and the platter mat. I'll have to clean that off. That shouldn't be there. Well, there we go. I got that oil cleaned off of the back side of the platter mat and the platter itself. This platter mat is pretty hard. It's hardened quite a bit. I might recommend replacing that with a nice cork one. That is the original one. And the platter itself, you get this aligned right where you can pull it off. And here's the direct drive motor. There's the magnetic part and the coils that drive it. So I'll go ahead and clean underneath here. And right here is where you're supposed to have oil, right down in there. So I might grab, let's get a little bit of turntable lube. And we'll go ahead and put a couple of drops in here. There we go. I guess you're supposed to do this once every couple of years or so, depending on use. Okay, it's all lubricated. Okay, I'm just cleaning this turntable up a little bit, using 409 on Q-tips to get into the little fine areas here where you can't reach with a paper towel. It does a pretty good job. You can see how dark the Q-tips get just from years of dust buildup and dirt and use. And then I'll just use a paper towel here to kind of get the large areas where I can reach easily. And we'll continue cleaning this thing up and make it look brand new again. Well, I tried playing a record and it just skipped right across the record. At least the cartridge did, and I pulled the cartridge and looking at the bottom and I see no needle at all coming out of that stylus there. It looks like a new stylus is required, and it had some weird wear patterns on the stylus holder itself, so I think it was kind of run off of the, like this, and it was kind of off the record, and Just kind of ran there and ground it down. So I believe that's an Audio-Technica. So let me pull that off of the head shell. See if I can figure out what model that is and see if we can find a stylus for it. Alright, I got that turntable unmounted and remounted again. It turns out it's a Audio-Technica Pro 13E cartridge. I'm sure the original one from what the turntable was new. The turntable is from 1979, and I found a replacement stylus. It's not a it's a aftermarket one. They're not they don't make the original Audio-Technica styluses anymore. So that costs like 40 some bucks for that thing. 43. So I think what I'm going to recommend is that you just go ahead and get a new Audio-Technica cartridge. You know, this AT VM95E for 50 bucks. It's kind of what comes on the new modern Audio-Technica turntables. Probably work just fine for what she would want to do with this thing. So I think I'll recommend we do that. Put a hold of the cartridge on it. Alright, I use the Novus 1, 2, and 3 plastic scratch removal and polish products to clean up this dust cover on the Technics or Technics direct drive turntable SL-D3. So it looks pretty good. All the spots that were right in here are gone now, and most of the big scratches are gone. So it's looking pretty clean and shiny. And I got the head shell unloaded right now of the cartridge. I went ahead and ordered that new Audio-Technica cartridge. Should be here in a day or two. We'll get that mounted and get this thing playing again. Alright, just got the new cartridge for this turntable. And it's a snap to get it installed and aligned. I just used a couple of my paper protractors here to get the alignment done. And I got the stylus tracking force set at 2 grams, which is 2.06. So that's at 2 on the weight. So very close. So I think it's time to hook this thing up to the stereo system and see how it sounds. Alright, let's give this a try. Here's the owner's Pat Benatar album. New cartridge installed and aligned, and the weight set properly at 2 grams, which is what's recommended for this cartridge. Let's turn that off so I don't get a copyright strike. But that's Pat Benatar, if anyone's wanting to know. So I guess this turntable is ready to go. I won't call it an overhaul. We'll call it a tune-up. It's really just a cartridge replacement and then a bit of a clean-up and adjustment. I did have to adjust where the stylus sets down in the lead-in groove, and there's a little screw right back here underneath that cover. You pop that cover off, and then you adjust that slightly so that the stylus sits right down in the middle of the lead-in groove and not at the beginning of the song or into the song as it was, or off the record the other way. So that's it. This is ready to go. Very nice turntable. Thanks for watching.